He still hasn't disclosed a date, but Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told new military recruits that Israel would go ahead with its assault of Gaza's southern city of Rafah, despite the international pleas to refrain.
We will complete the elimination of the Hamas battalions, including in Rafah. There's no force in the world that will stop us.
In the meantime, Israeli forces have stepped up bombardments on Rafah, where it says 4 Hamas battalions are hiding. The army says it's buying 40,000 tents ahead of an evacuation of the city, which is currently home to 1.5 million Palestinians, most of whom are displaced from other parts of Gaza. It comes after the leaders of France, Egypt and Jordan warned in a joint editorial published in several newspapers that such an offensive will only bring more death and suffering, heighten the risks and consequences of mass forcible displacement of the people of Gaza, and threaten regional escalation. They urged an immediate ceasefire, that Hamas release all hostages, and a massive increase in aid being allowed into Gaza. If the latter is not met, the French foreign minister told France 24 that sanctions could be imposed on Israel.
There are many ways to use our influence, and the most effective way is with sanctions. France was the first country in Europe to propose sanctions against violent settlers in the West Bank. We will continue if necessary.
Meanwhile, international efforts to broker a ceasefire are continuing in Cairo. Hamas said a new Israeli proposal fell short of its demands. The militant group wants an end to Israel's offensive and the full withdrawal of Israeli forces. Israel is pushing for a plan that would pause fighting for 6 weeks and swap Palestinian prisoners for Israeli hostages, but has said it will not stop fighting before defeating Hamas.